hello. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Do you
All
hear
right.
sound from Pete's? Do you hear any sound? Because he says it's
Yes, I
on.
can hear you and I can hear the game sound. Now, can the stream hear straw and hear the game sound?
Oh, I have it muted. That's why.
Aha. All right, so looks like they're gonna begin their first game here.
Mm-hmm. Pretty typical, I guess. Landius ban.
Let's see here. So Manson first bans Landia, so does Pete. So Pete going with Juggler first. Manson's next to ban. Looking at both their boxes, both of them have a very good single target team. Both of them running out Ares already.
Yeah.
Manson does have a young Jessica, while Pete is running Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only difference here.
Yeah, doesn't looks like it, except for Pete's running 3 healer box while as Manson's running 4, right? So which one is he missing here? He doesn't have Luna. That's what it is, right?
Interesting choice. So Pete goes for a Mystery Knight.
Yeah, looks good because Luna's not. But
Looks like the first bans are from Pete are Ares and Mystery Knight, or I mean Ares and Lestel.
mm-hmm.
Hmm. I think I would have banned Zerida and Lestel first, since there isn't a Luna to ban. But then this will be also like the first few times we get to see Ares in each of their boxes.
It might be just me, but I do have trouble hearing you. Is it you? It's like on and off, I think.
I see.
It's good now.
Is it good now?
Same. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will just try to speak louder then.
Well, it's not good anymore. But
Ah,
yeah, it's like on and off. It might be just me though. So ask stream if there's any trouble. Otherwise, it's me. So you can just ignore me.
I'm a bit soft as well. Okay. So the stream does think they can't really hear me that well.
Okay.
I do have the sound like turned up to max, so I don't think there's any more I can do here.
Yeah, it's not the volume of your voice. It's the sound gets muffled a little bit
Huh.
sometimes. Sometimes it's like clear, but then sometimes it's like lagging.
I do have set it to like voice activity on Discord, so I guess that could be the problem.
Like the noise suppression thing. Yeah. You might want to turn that off maybe. Meanwhile,
I'll just use the push to talk, I guess. Does this help?
yeah, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Pete picked up Luna, third pick, instead of picking up a healer, because
Yep.
the Manson banned the third healer the previous round.
Yep, so I
Uh,
see the two healer bands, Iris, Weiler, then Liana, and Dietlit. But no, P does have the Mystery Knight plus Luna. He can just get a... It looks like
but
he's
there
trying
was
to get Gospel here.
Yeah, I mean, you need some kind of buff for MK, right? Because it's like
Yeah,
the main unit right now. He did pick it up second, but he did have a choice of picking up Liana there to buff up MK.
yeah.
I would have done that instead.
I think Luna is okay if he can make this work.
Yeah,
Since,
Luna gives a movement bonus to MK, but
as well as the King's Crown, which can be helpful in one-shotting some of these units.
yeah, possible.
Then again, not really having a dedicated healer, he have to rely on the Rachel to heal. Manson is also going like entire team of long-legged units with Zerida here,
Hmm.
the Claret, and Yusuke.
Yeah. So the last pick is going to be Dilith. Yep. So there's some kind of heal there.
Both are very aggressive teams here.
Yeah, yeah. Yusuke on both sides, they're kind of reactive. So one gets picked off, Yusuke gets buff, and Yusuke does get kind of scary in that situation. So
I think all Mystery Knight have to do here on Pete's side is just land one spear on the opponent's juggler, and then you can look to two-shot it with anything else. Since the D-Lid is not going to full heal that juggler all that effectively.
yeah, I mean, Juggler's just there for just soak up some hits. It's not really there to sustain. So it's just all about positioning when it comes to no healer battle. So whoever makes a mistake usually loses here.
Yep.
Pete just needs to watch out for Zerida here, and
You also have to watch out for the D-Lit, since he's probably not going to bring Magic Art here either.
right.
So if
But
he runs out the Mystery Knight a bit too far forward, then he could get sniped by that D-Lit.
Dilith usually will be okay because there is Luna, so we'll see if Dilith can survive. Rachel should be fine under Luna, and Yusuke should be fine as well.
Yeah.
Only because he has last rights. After turn 1, though, Manson should get the map control because he has Claret.
Yeah, also with Zerida there.
So if Pete does get like Lucky Breeze and there's Luna, and as long as he can successfully snipe that juggler, I think the favor goes to Pete. And interesting enough, Manson has the ogres for Yusuke. I know he was raising them. Kind
Yeah,
of
we
funny.
don't usually see Orc Berserkers there.
Yeah, they have the highest damage, I believe.
Alright, I think he knows he should be afraid of the Mystery Knight, so he's just going to move everyone out of range. Yeah, this struggler can actually die to that the Claret using Heaven's Guard. Since this juggler on Pete's side does not have any faction buffs. Moving this Mystery Knight this early could be a mistake.
Yeah, I'll move Yusuke now. He's not really doing anything. You just want a position.
I wouldn't agree with this either. You kind of
Yeah.
want to wait until later, like after Mystery Knight moves possibly, so you can apply King's Crown to the Mystery Knight.
Because, like you said, MK and Luna are like the key units here, and they're gonna help you position. And if you give out your positioning too early, then it's really easy for Manson to react. So
yeah, so the order, how they move the units is going to be very important here.
Mm-hmm.
And as Pete correctly does here, he uses the faction buff on Yusuke first, delaying the Mystery Knight and Luna actions until later, until when Manson have done a few more moves so he can position better.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your voice thing is getting cut off by the Discord voice sensitivity thing. Because it's still doing that even when you do press button. I'm pretty sure it's not going to affect the stream though.
Alright, I will try to fix that after the stream then.
Alright.
Or just talk louder. So now, on Pete's side, I think it might be okay to move the Mystery Knight now,
Mm-hmm.
just because the Claret have firmly placed herself in the ground over there. So now, did he count correctly? Yes, he did. So if he just give +2 mobility to this Mystery Knight and give the Gospel, he would be in range to snipe off that Claret.
But you know, this Clark can kill that Juggler right now. If you don't Gospel Juggler, the Juggler is dead.
Yeah, but you can kill off the Claret first. The one thing that
Yeah,
Manson
you
can
can.
do here is I'm not sure how far that Dealer can reach with the Breeze proc. But it looks like a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, probably not gonna reach MK. And it's not even really a good trade anyway because it's still going to
Also,
be 2 for
yeah,
1.
Pete can also just use the Luna and place it 2 forward in front of Mystery Knight so that the Dealet, even with Breeze, and even if she can reach, can only hit the Luna instead of Mystery Knight.
Yeah, so this is kind of troublesome for Manson. He did need to move his Claret last.
Okay, so I think the Dealer could actually reach the Mystery Knight with the Breeze proc.
He could try. He could even try to block Claret if he wanted to.
Yeah, he could do that, but then the Dealer is gonna die here.
Yeah, so it's really lost on Manson's side. He could try. Breeze is yeah, you reach with Breeze.
And the Mystery Knight's magic defense is quite low here, so even with the aura, well, the Dealer is not gonna try for that.
Yeah, I would have went for that, but he didn't Breeze anyway.
Yeah, no breeds. But here now you can just take out either the Claret or the Deatlet. Now he's have the choice here.
Yeah, definitely Claret. Better
Yeah,
choice.
I think taking out the Claret would
No, magic card. Okay, so he does have a magic card.
Yeah. I didn't check, but he Manson did bring magic card.
Alright, I got you baited by Haj's show here.
Yeah, normally people don't bring magic guard here, but in this case he did. Then again, he's not really going to heal up all that well anyways. Although he could try to like kill off somebody. This Claret is in range to kill the Luna, but I don't think it's going to be that great of a
That's
trade.
that's not a good trade.
And there isn't any other target that the Claret can hit other than Juggler. And Claret with Heaven's Guard really want to attack into a unit that will be guarded to take full advantage of those cavalry training techs.
Yeah.
I think overall Pete have the advantage here. Manson's Juggler did take a huge hit on Juggler. The Deatlet will have to use the Sea of Miracles as well as a Gift of Eternal Life hit to heal. Even then, I don't think it will full heal the Juggler. So like a hit from Yusuke could one-shot, and another hit from Mr. Knight could finish off the juggler.
Yeah.
Is that Luna wearing plushie?
Luna? No, it
This
doesn't look like it.
Luna actually does seem to be using plushie.
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
that's
she
a
is, because she
yeah,
ended her turn, yes, yeah.
that's a 2-turn Wind God Realm.
Well, in my opinion, it's okay for Manson because the first rush is over, right? So that MK it doesn't have a move again, so he could move up. Now Manson can get map control. He can set up his Zerda and Claret now, so he's in an okay spot. He doesn't really, I mean, as long as Juggler gets off 3C, it doesn't really matter. He's not really counting to sustain.
Yeah, so as Pete right now, I think he just wants to kind of move back, transform somewhere where he's not going to get blown up by the opponent's Juggler 3C. Looks like this might be in range.
Okay, so we got Breeze though. That's pretty good, right? Yeah, and the range with that Luna is pretty insane.
So Pete did move this Yusuke in range of Manson's Juggler 3C Master Vice range. So while his own Juggler will get hit and then Yusuke will get healed up, it will put Juggler into water.
Manson might have to go for Juggler now. Next turn might be too late just because Yusuke's in range. Then again, if Yusuke comes, he's throwing away Yusuke, and Manson still has his Yusuke, so maybe it's okay. We'll see.
Yeah, right now going in with a trade, it's not going to be that great for Pete, since he does have the range advantage for now using Wind God Realm as well as having Mystery Knight.
Let's see if we can look at the Juggler defense again. Possible. Okay, so he brought Alazar.
Alright, so this turn
Unnecessary, to be honest.
he's actually immune to that damage from Juggler.
Yeah. Because of the magic guard.
Yeah, Great Dragon Barrier.
Okay, so he's trying to jump here.
Right, well, this Rachel could just kill off the Juggler, but I don't think it's really worth. I mean, it could be worth.
Yeah, I think it's okay. That way, actually, Yusuke can follow up next turn, so it's actually alright. Yeah, I would throw away Rachel for. Oh, yeah. Kill. What?
Wow, okay. Yeah, this is not using Sorceress, and this Rachel did not have any sort of attack
Warlocks are
buff,
pretty.
so that was quite unfortunate. There isn't even a meditation on the Rachel, so her damage was quite awful. So
Yeah,
now
Warlocks.
this gives the
pretty
Gatelet
sad.
a target to attack, and the attack will heal up the Juggler as well.
Okay, well, I mean, Yusuke can finish the job next turn at least. Most likely. Water looks dispelled. Why is that?
Yeah, he dispelled his own Juggler's Water with that.
Oh, right, because of the
yeah.
Yeah, little bit of sloppy plays from both sides, I would say.
I mean, he could use that Elven Aura to heal up his Juggler. And then he does have the Mystery, the Meteor faction buff as well to heal up. So he could actually heal up to full if he just end the turn, like, not within range of an ally.
Should be a kill, but it is kind of risky just because he's using skeletons and they're pretty weak.
It's definitely a kill, I think, but it's definitely also dead to really anything. Since that Zerda is using Alhazard, so she's doing 30% more damage and also have full troops. Or even this Yusuke can just counter kill because
Yeah,
they're
Yusuke
hitting.
kill is definitely the safest in my opinion.
Yeah, that Yusuke is like holy versus the demons, so those skeletons are just going to get obliterated.
This is fine as well. I mean, it's not in a rush to kill Yusuke. Oh,
Alright,
what?
that's just a one shot using Heaven's Guard. So I
Yeah,
didn't
so
quite
there. Mm-hmm.
check how much health the Pete's lobsters had. Not sure if they're like max training, but like a hit from that claret, it's probably kind of poor training, I would assume.
Even with good training, it's usually a kill if you get 20% on Claret. And since she had 25% damage, so it
Wow,
kind of makes sense.
just survive with 36 health. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. This Yusuke is dead. The Luna is also dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now imagine that Luna using Ragnarok. Then it would be a one-shot on that claret. So as Manson here, I don't think there's really any wrong place. Just punch the Yusuke with Yusuke, and then you can take out anyone with Zerda. And now the Mystery Knight not having a faction buff can't really beat any of the other remaining units here. So he moved one block. That was not enough to trigger Mystery Knight's talent refresh. Not sure why, probably just a mistake. So Zerda goes down, and yeah, we see the conceit coming out right now.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if the MK was 6 stars. The intelligence looked like 5 stars one.
Well, it
So
could be. He could also just have
mhm.
average to below average enchants.
Yeah, not that anything would have mattered at that point, but
Yeah.
yeah. It kind of looked like Pete kind of had the advantage there for a second, but once MK fails her first attempt to kill and uses up the move again, it gets kind of hard.
Yeah, he
Because,
really tried to engage when the Mystery Knight was not ready for another 2 turns. The
mhm.
Luna was also not ready for really anything. And he tried to make the engagement happen even though he just used up his, best attack, the long range attack.
Mhm. Yeah, he
And
could have
yeah,
set back 1 turn because I mean he still had map control somewhat because he breezed Yusuke and also Luna is Teddy. So
yeah. He tried to be too aggressive over there, attacking with Rachel, which failed to get the kill on the opponent's juggler.
yeah, it's not like I disagree with that play. I would have made the same play, but yeah, warlocks are kind of disappointing in damage. I also noticed that in my own games, and if I really want to do damage, I don't bring them. And that game, maybe they're okay because there's Zerda, but Sorceress is usually better. Warlocks are kind of overrated on Rachel. Sometimes you want to have them against like Illustrial or something. and actually helpful against EA as well.
Yeah,
And I
well,
think,
certainly doesn't look like Pete is going to make any sort of changes for game 2.
mhm.
So probably just Manson making some changes here, and then we'll get into game 2 as soon as they're ready.
Yeah, we can guarantee Manson's gonna change his box because he has too many units to show off.
Yeah, since he didn't play out the Luna, and then he also faced the Mystery Knight this game, so he could swap the Luna back in.
Yeah, or I think we might see something like Estelle and kind of super aggressive, maybe. Although he's going to be player 2. Or, wait, no, he's going to be player 1, right? Because he went. Yeah, Manson gets to pick this time. So
Yeah,
I
he
think he's
also
going to be
trusts
aggressive this time.
best 2 of 3. Yeah, it's going to be a best 1 of 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Manson's not going to bring 4 healers this time, I assume, and have like a more aggressive box.
Alright, so Manson gets his player 1. Let's see his changes
Right?
here.
Or not.
Yeah,
Same
he
thing, right?
added in Luna, he added in Shalfaniel. So this is going to be a lot better on this map, the floating courtyard map. Where the
Shelfanio.
Angelina. Did I say Shalfaniel?
Yeah.
Right, Angelina here. Going to be
Yeah.
very good on this map. She's flying. The opponent's team are going to be mostly gathered around in the bottom part of the right part of the map. So they're going to be very easy to hit with large AoEs, like Angelina's 3-cost skill. And I think that's all the changes here. You still have Ares.
Interesting that he picked Clara first.
I'm not sure what he took out. Maybe Mystery Knight?
Yeah, he did take a Mystery Knight. But
Yeah, he's still facing the Juggler here. Alright, so Manson playing out the Claret. Using Heaven's Guard, we have already seen the Heaven's Guard one-shotting the Juggler in water. You know, it can be good. Yeah, I forgot to mention that the Claret last game was attacking with Zerda faction buff, so she was doing 10% more damage, which could have
Also had
helped a
the
lot, yeah, with the
also had the
one-shotting.
miracle. So the miracle,
Right,
Sea of Miracles. So
right, Sea
25%.
of Miracles also.
Hmm. So yeah, usually Heaven's Guard 20% is going to one shot
Yeah,
if there's no faction buff on Juggler. So,
which is why getting that faction buff for Zerda is actually quite helpful.
but it's interesting that he's picked up Clara second. Out of all the choices he had. Well, at the same time, I'm not too sure about leaving Luna there. Manson could pick up Luna, gets the buff for Claret, and there are 3 units that gets buff from Princess buff, and use
Well,
case also good.
yeah,
So he has too many good choices left after the
yeah,
Luna pickup. So it's not the best bans here.
yeah, I will agree. Pete should have banned the Luna. Yep, we definitely see the Luna pick up here. And also
Yeah,
Pete, I think instead of picking Ares second, he could have picked up the Wilder second. That would have made the Claret mostly useless unless the Juggler gets one shot, but he's probably not gonna get one shot.
let's just assume that Juggler is dead because there's an attack blessing.
Yep, there's an attack blessing, that Juggler is dead.
And yeah, any of those 3 bans are good, but it's just that Manson's just gonna get one good unit out of it.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of problem with the band picks there.
I guess if this Ares is good enough, you can go into the opponent's team and just wipe everyone. That would be the dream.
Yeah.
That might be his only chance of winning here. Oh, actually going for land for last pick.
Okay. Well, this time I guess he's trying to bring faction buff, but it's hard because he has to go second, so he needs to stay back if that's the case.
Yeah, we can just assume this juggler is dead no matter what it brings.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I do have to train the new flyer in order to use Ares.
Yeah, the new flyer, the steel wing guards
Mm-hmm.
or something.
Yeah, I
They're very
forgot.
good. Angels only give 20% attack. I actually never even bothered to check what angels did. I just know if they
Yeah,
brought like,
yeah. They're not very strong
yeah,
physically.
high
And they're
magic
useful time
defense.
to time against magical units. And if you have Luna on top of that, make sure your unit's super tanky.
Yep,
You can
steel
probably
wings.
survive
Yeah.
like NK as well with that. But
Yep, steel wings give plus 30% attack instead of 20%, so they're slightly better than angels.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure their base is higher as well, the attack base.
They might be.
Yeah.
45 attack base. So really the only um, thing that Pete here have is the Gospel against the Angelina 3C. So he could get a bunch of units just frozen if he's unlucky.
Well, one good thing about Lamford is he's giving his aura, so it does make his juggler tankier. So let's see if that works. I'm not sure what his actual defense is. I didn't get to
Against
check last
attack
time.
blessing though, it's dead either in one attack or two attacks.
Griffins, though,
Yep,
not
this
as
time
strong as.
using Griffins, but still, it's good enough. Attack blessing, they're good. You can also just apply a King's Crown buff as well. So in the like C servers season 1, he tried to have his juggler try to survive attack blessing King's Crown. Claret, yeah, it didn't work out.
Yeah, I think that was just a misspent pick there. Clara season 1 is super strong, so.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter how much defense you have, it's dead.
Yeah, let's see how much damage the first hit does here. The defense is looking pretty high right now. It was like 840 something, I believe, without any buffs.
Peter
And
also doesn't really have a choice. Like, he must trade his juggler for the opponent's Claret at this point.
so 1025 and gospel on top of that, close to 1100, I believe. Yeah, that's actually pretty decent. And good HP as well.
It's going to be extremely difficult to engage onto that Claret otherwise. So if Pete does reduce the claret's health before it attacks, then he can make the claret like have to heal up first. But there is a TRS on Manson's side, which can just heal back up the claret in case the Ares tries to go in, do some AoE damage.
Yeah, so in this case, he's trying to tank. He's kind of betting on his Claret to survive. I mean, Juggler to survive. So let's see here.
Yeah, I don't think that's really gonna work out here, but he is going to apply the Gospel, use the Lanford Aura.
Mm-hmm. So, 1142. That is quite high.
So, if the Manson does not want to get the Juggler kill, he could also just take out the Claret in the back.
Yeah, but that Claret's not really a threat. It
Yeah,
doesn't
there's
have any
only one
buff.
Gospel, and the Gospel is using the Juggler, so that Claret using Holy Pegasus is not going to be that relevant this game, or at least for the next few turns.
Yeah, I mean, the Clark can still pick off and zone, but as long as he hugs Juggler, it doesn't really.
Yep, so here's a
Yeah,
one
so
hit on
this
the
might not
Juggler.
kill. This might not kill. Maybe. Most likely kill though, because it's full HP Claret. Also Dispelled Water, I think. Nice try. Yeah, he should have just stayed back one turn and try to make something happen turn two. I think that was like the only option.
I don't think Pete really had any option other than trade his Juggler for the Claret.
Yeah, I mean, but he
Yeah,
could have stayed out of the Claret zone and then make something happen turn two. Make Manson move up, and then since he has Act again, he could have, I don't know, done something. He does have long reach units.
with this map though, like there's 3 blocks of sky in front of the Claret, and it's going to be quite difficult to make something happen like that. So I'm not sure what Pete can do, even with an Act again, like try to prevent his Juggler from getting killed there.
Yeah, I mean, just lower the HP of, yeah, I mean, lower the Claret's HP and then do some damage on Juggler, I guess. And then Manson at least has to react to that on the first turn by healing with his tears.
I guess the Ares, I'm not sure what the Ares brought, but if he brought Wind Whisper, he could make a play like jumping in with the Juggler 3C, then trying to go for the kill, for the snipe on Claret using Ares.
Yeah.
But then after doing that, it's going to be quite difficult to kill Manson's Juggler afterwards.
Yeah, at this point too, even like you say, even if Clark gets buffed, there's tears, right? So there's no way you're killing the Juggler.
Yeah. If this Ares is like 6 stars, and he dispels water, and dispels healing light, maybe it can kill off that Juggler if you break the last rites first. But breaking the last rites is going to be quite the difficult thing to do.
Yeah, not many plays he can make here. You just gotta hope for Manson to make a mistake, but it is still very hard to get rid of that Juggler. So
Yeah, assuming Pete's units like the Landford can survive one hit from Manson, and he somehow pushes this Landford forward, forward enough to be next to the juggler, that can buff up his team, like the Ares jumping in, that could maybe one-shot the juggler. Alright, we're just gonna see the juggler moving forward now.
This is also not the best play from Manson, but
Alright, so we should look at who's actually moving first here. I think would be Pete, since his juggler died without taking action.
yeah,
Oh
not
no.
anymore
Oh
though,
no, this
because
is
I went
bad.
back
Yeah.
again.
He completely disregarded the turn order and used Act again as player 1. So now Manson is going to move first again.
Yeah, it's super unnecessary, right? Because he gets act again. I
Yeah.
mean, move first anyway.
Yeah.
And also, now he's in range for the nuke anyway. 3 people nuke.
Yeah, and now if like anyone's
Oh,
facing...
actually, no, because
Oh,
it's
he
unicorn.
actually brought unicorns.
Hmm?
Probably just a mistake. That's fine, right? Alright, so we can see the Landford breaking the last rights here. Probably
You know,
using
on
chivalry.
Lanford, Roar is alright because you do actually dispel, so you could get lucky and dispel water or something, but
Yeah, but Landford doesn't dispel.
um,
I'm not sure what this is all about. He could have just moved closer to his team, but I guess... Ooh, also Thorns.
yeah, it's just
Damage
super
is
hard when there's
pretty
tiers there.
good, I guess. But this TRS, can she reach? Probably. Also a miracle, so that's going to be quite difficult, but if the Ares does manage to dispel the water, could be good. So he probably just wants to use the Fearless Hurricane right here, attack after moving past the Juggler, so it also brings in the Tiaras as well as the Angelina. He might be thinking about using the 3C over here, which would be a mistake, because that would not actually grab the Tiaras. Well, this does allow him to retreat a bit further away from the Luna, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, also they're using angels here, so there's pretty much no way this Ares can kill that juggler unless... I mean, if it dispels water, then maybe it can kill?
I don't think so.
I think it can... Ares should just attack the juggler, I think.
Like this, yeah, this doesn't kill, so you're not killing that juggler.
This should kill with the Fearless Hurricane
Oh,
AoE.
with the AoE.
Whoop, it didn't crit, never mind.
Oh,
What?
not
Not
that.
even the axe proc killed. And now he brought the opponent's Luna into range of actually hitting stuff. Because that Luna was out of range of hitting anyone until now.
You know, it's also possible that Luna can one-shot that Ares, because Ares is pretty squishy right now without bonds.
Yeah. The Luna is also attacking with Holy Pyxis though, so if the Ares does have something like Last Rites, you probably can't one-shot. So Manson just plays it safe, heals, applies Healing Light. Now there's really nothing that can kill off that juggler or threaten to kill off any unit that's being guarded right now.
Well, he could kill here. Not gonna kill though.
Yep, the Ares just more disappointing damage apparently. Now, when the Ares did attack, he lost about 200-ish attack. Any idea what might have caused that?
What happened?
Yeah, when his Ares attacked the Luna, it had about 1500 attack before the
Hmm.
battle, but in battle it was like 1300.
Oh, really? Yeah, I actually have no clue. That is kind of strange because there's no debuffs or anything coming from Luna.
Yeah,
So
I think Manson's Luna probably on last rights, so there shouldn't be anything that applies debuff before battle.
yeah, unless it's like
Well, this is a 2-0 sweep for Manson.
game one looked pretty close though. Picks wise, it
Yeah,
was alright as well.
game 1, Pete could have played better just like getting out after getting the first spear in. Wait until the Mystery
Hmm.
Knight is ready to go in again.
Hmm.
Yeah, also considering the Demon Lizard armor on Luna, but I'm not sure that he wants to put that on Luna.
I mean, it's possible, but it's
Up
not. It's not the best.
and I feel like I probably should have practiced on Ares. I probably shouldn't have moved into B shock range, but he can't kill anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, GG Pete. Game one, I think band pick wise, you guys are pretty close. Both of you guys have win condition there.
I
So
didn't see the magic guard.
Yep,
I didn't get
nobody
it.
saw it.
I just
Hazuchi
assumed he
also
didn't
missed
have
that
it.
as
Yeah,
well.
because you never clicked on the opponent's juggler.
Yeah. Did Hazu, was this one of the games where you said, "Hey, this game is over in 2 picks"?
Nope. I think you had
Probably a
a
lot
good
of
chance.
baseball.
Yeah, you can just watch the stream afterwards. I can also put this on YouTube if you like, and then you can just like watch. There's a lot of things you could have done differently, I think. After getting the first spear in game 1, you could have just disengaged because Manson was trying to engage on that turn, right?
Yeah, Manson is running on clock because once you get your movement on your MK back, he's in trouble. So he needed to move up, and you just needed to bait him in and then go in. So
Yeah, game 2 though, uh, just different
Yeah,
band picks would
I
have
feel I
been.
didn't have win condition really. I don't
Yeah,
know. I just shouldn't have let him pick tiaras.
you could have
the
also.
second game,
My fault.
second game was pretty rough there. What tier is there?
Yeah, second game, if you picked up Weiler early and then you ban out some sort of attack buff for your opponent's Claret, like the Luna, I think opponent's Claret with just an attack blessing cannot kill the juggler. And then you can just push forward with your Weiler 3C.
Yeah, even though Tears has been kicked in a lot of boxes, but she's still good. Um,
Yeah.
the only problem
Yeah.
is if you can one-shot units, Tears is not useful, but if you're unable to, Tears is like the queen when it comes to
Yeah,
healing.
so in game 2, just because you did not have a healer banned out, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't pick a healer. Like, after picking up Juggler, I think you absolutely should have picked up Weiler second against the Claret pick.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think I picked Aries second. That's probably
Yeah,
just because. Um,
Yeah, and then right now Ares is not
right now, mine can't even kill the tiaras.
so
yep. Alright, good games.
Fun though.
good games. Thanks for the cast.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank
Yep.
you all for watching, and thanks to Cetharian for subbing, Ben325 for follow, and Go Pikachu for the follows.
Yep. I'll see
Alright,
you guys later.
we'll see you guys next time.